everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 8th episode of Futari wa Precure Max Heart. And last episode was a pretty good episode for Nagisa, kind of a character growth episode, because she was given a bit of a chance for some independence, like she had to take care of things while parents were gone, and initially kind of resistant to it, trying to make the little brother do some stuff, but in the end she did kind of get some motivation to maybe learn some cooking and try it out, and it didn't go perfectly or anything like that, but it's a start of something, which is good. We also had a scary baseball monster. Not much to say about that. But we also had Akane with her Kohai, I guess, and he's trying to convince her to quit the whole taco cafe and work together on some kind of project. So, yeah, I kind of given something to really think about. So we may have some focus on that in this episode, but I'm sure she's not gonna just close the thing down. It's part of the mid card, I'm pretty sure, in the show. But yeah, it's too important to get rid of it. But anyway, it's a decision she has to make. So let's just jump in and see exactly how she makes it after I position this a bit more properly. Okay, should be good now. Okay, so yeah, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Go. Because I actually show bottom footage for this show, things have to be set up a little bit differently. It's a bit more tricky, but yeah, we are starting with Akane. But we need her too. Who's gonna make our taco? If not for her, what kind of job is Hikari gonna have if you just... I think you should just give it to Hikari, but probably wouldn't do that. Okay, we're just straight up asking her. I mean, I want to believe you, but I saw some book squeezing there. Oh, hey, he showed up. Well, you sure have timing, Nakaho. That's a little bit awkward. But yeah, we have her opening now. So we are definitely giving this whole thing a bit some focus. Purikyu 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 Puriti de Kyu Futari wa Precure. So yeah, Hikari definitely does not want her to just close it down. I mean, no, but really nobody does, aside from this Nakao guy. Just shows up and tries to ruin everything. The true villain of the show. Your best, my best. I'm a little bit on the tired side, so. Puri Q Puri Q Puri Q Puriti de Q Futari wa Precure. Puri Q Max Heart. I kind of nailed it there, but it doesn't roll the tongue as well as the rest of it. Yeah, we got a good cheer up Hikari. Well, they now have the news too. Yeah. Well, it's not about the cafe itself, it's about what else she could do. Naruhodo ne. So what's our title? Is it Tavakani in it? Okay. I guess we gotta swing. Just don't hurt the child. I can just see him just swooshing and flying off. Or they probably will, more likely. Oh, okay. That's, yeah, not exactly safe. But he's having the time of his life, so it's all good. Just a huge swing. Okay. I was on a swing a second ago. What happened? Yeah, I agree. You're most likely right. No, I don't think so. How much momentum does that swing have? Oh, he gets so dizzy. Yeah, I mean... it wasn't that bad. Like, because Akane is a nice person, you know, she's not going to be too mean when scolding. Playing shitty Tori. I mean, it's all just going to end with Popo. It's... that's kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. Never play shitty Tori with one of these mascot characters that have those constant sentence enders, you know? I mean, it's really just cheating in a way. Yeah, Hikari's a nice girl too. Just don't cut yourself. And are they more important than we are? I don't think so. They're not even on screen. Why do they matter? They're not main characters. Definitely. Nothing like having middle schoolers help you with your, you know, tough life decisions as an adult. Okay. I think he missed you. I heard you, okay? Calm down. Okay, we really are just gonna play. Okay. Fair enough. Don't change the rules on me. I don't even really know the rules of this game. Like, I'm pretty sure I've, you know, heard of this game, but... You moved a whole bunch. I saw you just... Yeah. I just... Good God. How do you have this much energy? Okay, I thought I misread that at first. What? I mean, she's very clearly conflicted. I mean, anyone could pick up on that. Well, thank you for the advice. Well, that's an interesting shot. I almost think Akana's gonna get, like, attacked by a monster because she's, you know, so separated from everyone and her taco cafe and all that. And the Precure's out to rescue her. I don't know. I can kind of see that happening, but we'll see. That'll somehow inspire her to keep running the taco cafe. I don't know. I know I'm kind of reaching. So yeah, we have the taco cafe in the mid card. We can't get rid of it. I'm pretty sure that's a law or something. Okay, yeah. But why do you want her to get angry at you is what I want to know. I mean, yeah, just very different problem than what Meppel has. Well, yeah, but I mean, there's all sorts of different types of relationships. Some involve more yelling than others, you know. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. I hope I continue to dish out the advice to others. They didn't have to run away. Of course you do. Why can't my granddaughter be more like you? Yeah, yeah, that has to have an effect on you, right? And a lot of those glistening eyes the past couple minutes. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, if only you could say that out loud. I'm helping! Just makes a big old mess. But I want to play with you. I want to get closer to you. I don't want to be ignored. I don't want to be rejected. Just hurt his feelings. Okay? In a good way or a bad way? I assume a good way. Now battle for the right to keep Akane. They have an advantage because they have literal superpowers, so we got this. Don't say that. That's not the answer I wanted. Okay, I was hoping this would happen. I was hoping they were just misleading us. Don't scare me like that. I never gave up hope. Even got the Sakura petals for dramatic effect. This is a nice touch. The Taco Kingdom. We'll conquer more territory, defeat armies. Yes, yes, Akane, for sure. They ran out of Sakura petals. But you had to try, right? You know, I guess I can respect that. Other thing, uh, is that something we should mention in front of the kids? The tilted heads intensify. So what? Just what? Asking you to marry him or something? Okay. Oh yeah, we had her runaway child. We should probably find him. He has a tendency to get into trouble when he does that. Okay, I like if we change the tint of the screen when he shows up. It's quite the power he must have. Yeah, let's not waste time and transform. There's nothing worse than delaying it and risking injury. I am glad the Taco Cafe lives enough to fight another day. She kind of looks like she's gonna like lose her footing and fall in that one bit, which would be really funny if she did. And that was just like a consistent part of the transformation that plays every time. That would be quite funny. No! That's clearly what he means. They know she's important. They want her. But similar to the Nakao guy, we're not going to give her up. Or rather similar to the situation with the Nakao guy, you know, obviously referring to Akane. But come on, let's kick him again. Didn't do a lot, but let's keep going. We'll get through eventually. Maybe aim for like the eyes. You can't block both of you, so maybe you could use that to your advantage. Just attacking different spots. You'll only block one. But yeah, Hikari can't even really fight without, like, you know, Podun, right? So really need to find him. Because they might need her help. Oh, what a mess. I even left the fridge open. Oh, that's horrible. And, well, at least we found him. Like, I know he's trying to help, but man, that mess. But she wanted her to be angry at him, so I guess we're getting that. Just to be clear, you can get angry at people that you don't like as well, but you know. Like, doesn't look super appetizing, but Hikari, wow. Okay. Yeah, you can't be too mad after seeing that. Didn't we see Hikari's name written on something earlier? Was that like Bodun trying to practice writing the name? But anyway, back to the fight. Okay. Yeah, we can't have him just destroy our taco cafe like this. We definitely need to defend this territory. Like, it's bad enough when they're trying to break city and stuff, the regular spots in the city, but once you're actually attacking in our home area, our home base, that's where we draw the line. That's where it gets personal. Bum, bum, bum. Ah. Shiny and luminous. Yeah, but you're gonna be sorry that you did. Yeah. Well, we don't care about your opinion, so. This scene's actually almost giving me chills. Yeah, it's one downside to making the bad guy realize what's important to you, but doesn't he change what we have to do? Stop him, defeat him, or watch Hikari do it. Yeah, can't get past her. That voice. Yeah, let's just give everything we got. Blow this guy to smithereens. I'm glad they jumped in, They can't just watch the whole time. They really should contribute. I would contribute if I had superpowers, trust me. Marble screw! And then, yeah, the max part, very important, can't forget. There's nothing more satisfying than that oh shit look on the bad guy when he realizes he's bitten off more than he can chew. And yeah, did we actually defeat him for good that time? Because it seems like it. Okay, they're impressed. And now she shows up. At least she did not get attacked by the monster like I was afraid of. Instead, the establishment got attacked by the monster. So I was, a little bit off. But Akane still, in a way, was attacked if you want to, Yeah. Don't worry, her being mad at you means she loves you. I think we learned that this episode. Oh. I didn't make it, I'm just eating it. Please don't be mad. I'm holding it for a friend, I swear. I like how they left sayonara untranslated there. I mean, everyone knows what sayonara means, even if you're not a weeb. Although some people think it's French for whatever reason. Sayonara just books it. That was great. And Akane, she clearly enjoys this life, even the chasing Nagisa part. Man, what a feel-good, satisfying end to an episode. I don't know, I really like the last few minutes of the episode. Just like it wasn't really in the best mood coming into this, but I do feel better after just watching a fun episode of Precure. And it was a good episode. Yeah. I think I actually maybe tear up a little bit. I'm just noticing that now. Yeah, just that bit there where she just does a classic, don't mess with my friends kind of pose. In regards to the Taco Cafe and all that. It actually does really hold her ground. Pushes him back. Works together with them for one final marble screw max to just take him out. It's all so good. Yeah, and that Hikari parfait. And then the preview, which don't really need to watch that. I mean, I generally try not to because of potential spoilers, but sometimes I I do. But anyway, that was the 8th episode of Futari wa Precure Max Heart. And like I said, it was definitely a good episode. As I thought, we definitely continued the whole Akane thing, the will she, won't she, in regards to just abandoning the taco cafe and going with this Nakao guy with a company and all that, right? And, I was pretty sure that was not going to happen. I mean, you got to keep in mind, this is kind of a kid show for the most part, and it's not really going to do something that sad and destructive of the status quo as like just get rid of a character like that. It's not like this is a live action show where sometimes you have an actor that wants to quit or whatever, and in a later season they have to write them off of the show. It's not like that. So it was very unlikely she was actually going to really leave, but I was still a little bit worried about it, right? Just because I really don't want her to leave. It was interesting that we had this one shot at like 4 minutes and 29 seconds where we see some people at the cafe. We see some what looks like either middle schoolers or high schoolers or something, students, right? And they have different uniforms. Like 2 of them have one uniform, and the other one had a different uniform. So that's interesting because I guess they're just like friends from a different school, which you don't really see a huge amount of because usually around that age you become friends with just who's around you at school, right? So definitely a little bit interesting seeing that sort of thing. It's a minor thing that I just kind of forgot to comment on during the episode itself, so I figured I'd mention that now. But yeah, Connie was the big focus, what she would do, but we also had a little bit of focus on Podum himself, right? Because we kind of have a new dynamic between him and Hikari, which is kind of pretty much what we had with like Meppel and Meeple with Nagisa and Honoka, right? We're now doing that with these two. We're trying to build that up here, and Podun kind of has that as a frame of reference for how this sort of stuff goes. Nagisa and Meppel being like the biggest frame of reference for how this relationship is supposed to be like. And he kind of notices that what he has with Hikari is a little bit different. She doesn't get mad at him. She doesn't yell at him. And he kind of takes that sort of anger, yelling thing as a sign that you're close to someone. And, like, I get where he's coming from. I do get it. But it's just, like, not necessarily the case, right? Some people are just more expressive. Some people are just more, prone to yelling, right? It doesn't necessarily mean anything. It can, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. So it shouldn't be something that you're bothered by having the lack of that be a part of your relationship, right? And like I get where he's coming from, but I do feel like he's worrying too much. Was kind of my overall takeaway. But luckily, things did kind of work out in the end. She did get mad at him, yell at him, and he was quite satisfied with that, I guess. But also, we played a game that was fun. But Honoka, like I said, dishing out all the advice. It's what she's good at. Had a nice little moment of Akane, like from a distance, seeing the, like a happy customer at the old woman, a happy customer at the taco cafe. And I think that moment was probably one of the biggest ones factored into her decision. Really getting to feel the impact that place has on the world, right? And in the end, she said she made a decision, and she kind of had a little bit worried there for a second, but in the end, she decided to stick with it as those beautiful sakura petals just fly around. I do like how you can actually tell the exact moment where they dissipate. Because, having sakura petals blowing around during an important scene is nothing, like, new, right? But I feel like the part where it stops doing that is not as blatant. Usually not as blatant and clear as we got here, so I kind of got a bit of a kick out of that. But also, apparently there was some kind of date thing going on, too. I don't know. But there are tilted heads. That was kind of funny. But yeah, like I said, the last few minutes we had a very nice part where Hikari, steps up, transforms, proudly declares just how important the taco cafe is to her and Akane. It's her precious treasure. She, that just, because a bad guy is a bad guy, that just gets them all riled up to break and destroy stuff that's important to somebody else. Very, very bad guy-like behavior. So he goes to do that, but Hikari just holds her ground, keeps him at bay, and with the help of Nagisa and Honoka, just bam, takes care of him. And it felt good. It felt good, not gonna lie. And then we could happily eat food together at the taco cafe. Got a bit of a misunderstanding with Akane and the mess and stuff, and she had chased Nagisa. So what did Nagisa say before she corrected herself after Honoka corrected her? Yeah, I was right about here. Battle strategy number 36, running as fitting. Yeah, I should definitely messed that up. Yeah, running as winning. But, yeah. After she got corrected, she just, bam, ran off, no hesitation. got chased. Just Akane with this big old smile on her face. It's just a very satisfying end to an episode. That's really how I would describe it. So I enjoyed myself on that episode. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.